Welcome to the new episode of Football Unplanned, and today we're gonna talk about the last fixture of Champions League, the quarterfinals.
Yes, and we had first legs behind us, and oh boy, that was some crazy shit happening.
There's a lot to wait before the rematches.
Yeah, I think like two of the fixtures are pretty much decided.
Yeah.
And in two of them, well, there's still something to play. But I think that we kind of have pretty obvious semi-finalists, in my opinion. And yeah, because, well, we couldn't watch both of the games at the same time with full attention.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, well, both of our choices were to watch Arsenal versus Real. And I think that was a good choice.
It was a very good choice, to be honest, because even just let us look to the history. Real Madrid never won with Arsenal in the Champions League.
Yeah,
on
because
their soil.
of Thierry Henry.
Because of Thierry Henry, and last time because of Declan Rice and his brilliant free kicks.
I mean, when I saw it first time, like when I saw that freaking curve of the ball just like going inside, I was like, and then when he got a second free kick again after Saka got fouled, I was like, nah, no way that he can hit it again like that.
And he did even better.
Even better. Exactly.
The ball went just to
in the freaking corner.
In the corner, you know?
And I was like, oh my god.
I was destroyed seeing that, like, second time. And this happened actually for the very first time in history of Champions League.
Yeah, that someone scored two direct free kicks, like in the same
one
match.
Yeah, in the same one. This
and even
happened,
even big Juninho Pernambucano didn't.
yeah, and
do
he
it.
was scoring from like 40 meters.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
like he
even.
was scoring every time. Like
It was the times when Lyon was like kicking out also Real Madrid.
yeah, like 2 years in a row.
In a row, that's right. I remember Japan playing in South African World Cup one time, and Keisuke Honda, I think it was him. I'm just like taking it from my old ass memory. He was scoring like mad from like free kicks. Like that was the main like Luftwaffe, like Wunderwaffe of like Japan in that time. And now Declan Rice just destroyed them. Yeah.
And then like a third goal came by Trossard, and like Real is really gonna need a miracle for them to get back into this match.
But yeah, this match also showed the many problems that are actually still there in Real Madrid, about the mentality, that maybe something got like fired up.
I mean, they had not good matchup also against Arsenal, because they were literally playing with no fullbacks against a team who is playing a lot of its football like wide, on the left to Martinelli and on the right with Saka. And you can see like the idea of Arteta was for Saka to try to isolate Alaba on the right side of the attack, and he was torturing him, like he was literally torching him, and he was creating triangles also with Timber, and Odegaard also kind of moved from the center bit to the right to create these like triangles.
Yeah.
And actually both of the free kicks that were scored by Rice came from fouls on Saka when he took the ball right and was cutting in the middle.
Yeah, that proves the experience this player has. He's a vice champion of Europe 2 times already, and he proved that.
I mean, a lot of Arsenal players are vice champions of everything.
Yeah, but there were the times when they were the fourth.
Yeah.
It was like being written with a 4 Arsenal, you know, many times. This back in the old days. But yeah, Saka was kind of looking for a good place to fall down and to get the free kicks, because they kind of knew this can be this like game changer, and it was.
I mean, this entire year they're raking havoc with set pieces. Like first
Corners.
it was this series of corners, yeah, exactly, and now it's like Declan Rice free kicks, and like I said, it was insane. Like I haven't seen this like since ever. Like, and I've seen a lot of people score like magnificent
Beckham,
free kicks.
like you said, Juninho,
I saw
Roberto Carlos.
Siniša Mihajlovic scored a hat-trick in one match, but this is like next level,
Level
like
of-
precision
of awesomeness.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I want to see it again. And to be honest, 3-0 looks like game over, but it's still Real Madrid, and they
Yeah.
will play on Santiago Bernabeu the second
Maybe
match.
Marcinac will be the referee, and then they will have a chance.
But with different colleague on the VAR. That's what I read today. That his like colleague from the team that was mostly sitting on the VAR, on these like all these like cameras and screens. That guy will be different.
Okay, so too much vodka.
I guess. While the history was in the making on the Arsenal stadium in Munich, there was the second match of the day, and it was Bayern versus Inter, which Inter have won. And yeah, we need to agree that Inter is defending the honor of Serie A very well. They've been leading after the first half, and after Thomas Müller, the golden generation player, one of the last ones,
one probably.
probably, scored the very nice equalizer, just like he does and has been doing from like many years.
For almost 20 years at this point.
At this point, yeah. But yet, when everything looked that it's gonna be just a draw, and everything will be very much opened before the rematch on San Siro.
With Giuseppe Meazza, because it'll be interesting.
It's the same stadium.
Yeah, that's like the weirdest thing about this, like
Imagine this here, like in Warsaw, like Polonia and Legia on
the same stadium.
No,
Yeah,
nothing.
never could happen.
Never, exactly. Yeah, yet Inter managed to score in just like one of the last chances of this match. Very nice run from the like left wing and quick pass to the center with even quicker putting this ball right to the net.
Yeah, Fratesi is a very good midfielder, and
Exactly.
Lautaro Martinez is class attacker. Like really, I want to see him outside Serie A, but it's like weird that it was official. Like literally on the day of the match, it was made official that Thomas Müller will not be staying with Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
And then he scores a goal, and
important one.
yeah, like 2-1 is still an active result. Like
Yeah.
even though they're playing away, like there's now not that this rule with the away goal is now not functioning. So like any sort of win will at least give them like extra time. So it's not over, but let's say that Inter are big favorites, especially because they are really defending well.
Still, yeah. Like how many goals they've lost? Like 3, 4 maybe.
Yeah, I think this was fourth, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, like this formation that Inzaghi has, like this like 5-4-1, or like however you want to call it or spin it, like
Yeah.
it's doing wonders.
It's working, and also very good bench.
Yeah, they have a pretty deep squad, like of players that have like similar abilities. Like there's not a huge drop off. Like when you have like, for example, like we talked about Arsenal, they have their main guys, but like the difference is huge. Like when someone is missing, like you drop from Gabriel to Kivior.
Yeah, like Saka also when
Yeah.
he was out for a long time. I think that was the main point why they are second.
And also Odegaard, like even
And
more,
Odegaard, yeah.
So yeah, Inter has like maybe they're less top heavy. They don't have like such stars as them, but they're a very balanced team with like very good players in each of like the sections, and they have a really good and underrated goalkeeper. Like Sommer is really good. He's like top 5 keeper in the last 5-10 years.
And finally he's getting the recognition
Yeah,
he
because
deserved.
he finally moved to a bigger club than because he spent like majority of his years in Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Yeah. So like his best tournaments back then were just like international tournaments.
Yeah, and Mbappe is still like dreaming of him, I think. Like
that was a crazy match also. But yeah, so what are your predictions before the rematch of this match?
yeah, Arsenal and Inter. Like I'll have to stick with the odds, let's say.
Yeah, and same from me, I would say.
So we're now going into Wednesday, and well, on Wednesday we made a split decision actually, because
Yeah.
I was watching Barcelona versus Borussia, yeah, and you were watching
PSG with Aston Villa.
yeah. So which one do you want to start with?
Let's go with Barca, why not?
Okay, and that was something. Like
The score shows.
I'm just gonna leave it out there. Poor Kobel.
Oh yeah, very poor. And like Lewandowski still lives on this like stadium. Of
Yeah, I heard like during the match, the commentator said that he is the guy who scored most goals against Borussia Dortmund in the history. And I think now he has like 29 goals in 28 matches versus Borussia Dortmund.
So he's scored that every match with.
Yeah, he has now one
Against
goal more than matches played. But to be honest, when I saw the starting teams, I kind of had a feeling that this is gonna happen, because they were playing in the same formations, like 4-3-3 with like pivot midfielders, like 2 of them pairing. But Dortmund was missing their pivot because one of them was suspended and one of them was injured. So they missed Pascal Gross and they missed Sabitzer. And their replacements couldn't cut it. So Julian Brandt was very much isolated in the entire match. And on the other side, like his counterpart, like in the advanced midfielder role for Barcelona, was Fermin Lopez, and he was wreaking havoc. Like he was everywhere. He didn't do anything much until the assist for the third goal that Lewandowski scored, but he was everywhere, like giving the passes, like offering himself as like a outlet for a pass. Barcelona was literally like dominating in almost entire match. Like the only part that Dortmund was better was like the finish of the first half, when Girassi had like 2 chances to make like score actually like 2 goals. Like first of them, I'm surprised he didn't score. He just like missed the entire ball. Like that was a perfect chance. Szczęsny came, then he decided he can't come, and like he returned, and I don't know, like Girassi just like kicked the air. And then like Szczęsny picked up the ball, and that's it. And the second chance was like a nice ball from the left side. Adeyemi just like spread the ball across the box, but Girassi was just a bit too late to tap it in. And that's it. Like when the second half started, it was a hard watch. Like,
It was
was
over.
a pure domination.
He's already dead.
But yeah, I mean, what's worth mentioning is that Rafinha scored the first goal, and he he could have made a dumbass out of himself because he was so close to being offside.
I saw that.
And that ball was anyway going in. And like when I first saw the replay, I was like, oh, this is like probably offside. It turned out it wasn't. But like, what the hell was he thinking? Like, what's this like greed?
Greed for stats.
Yeah. Like, come on. It's like, imagine if it was ruled out for offside and you literally kick the ball like on the line.
From like for nothing actually.
Yeah. Like he really was like
lucky.
Yeah.
Also.
Like he was saved by just like literally centimeters. But yeah.
But he gave the VAR guys just a bit of work. That evening, and yeah, Barca is in the semis.
Yeah, like no way in hell that like Borussia can return from 4. Well, yeah, that was the Barca versus Dortmund match, and as you watched the PSG versus Aston Villa, well, you can take the lead.
Of course, thank you. Yeah, I turned off this match because I was kind of hoping for some surprise to happen and some story for Aston Villa, and I was kind of not disappointed in the first half when
they took the lead.
They took the lead, and I was like, yeah, that's what I came for here. Yet Dembele is still, I think, not gaining as much attention as he must start like getting.
I mean, his stocks dropped after this like Barcelona stint.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at PSG he is awesome.
He is dragging this whole club by the ears more to the front, like not only with like Liverpool, but even earlier in the league stage. PSG won't be there if Dembele won't be such a great player. He's having like a really good season.
Yeah.
Still, and
his best probably. Like when you look at the stats.
I would say, yeah, like
I'm
100%.
not gonna lie and say I'm watching every league and like match. No, I'm not. But
but after selling Mbappe to Real Madrid, like the main question was who is going to be the next like big star in PSG, because of course PSG will be the
and the answer
champion.
Is well, kinda nobody, because Dembele is probably the biggest star
right now.
Everyone is contributing. Like
Donnarumma also.
I'm impressed by the midfield.
Yeah.
Like
Kvaratskhelia.
And Kvaratskhelia now is also great, but literally everyone is like giving something.
The way Kvara scored the second goal was
epic.
And
the first goal by Doué was also insane.
Of course, yeah, it happens so fast sometimes. You literally, like Aston Villa, after scoring this first goal, they just like gave the ball back, and I don't know what were they thinking. Like, were they trying to like maybe get more PSG on their half and try to counter-attack? No, PSG showed them how it's done actually later.
I mean, Liverpool fell into that trap, and Aston Villa doesn't have that quality, and for Liverpool they managed to like score one past them, but that's it.
You always have 2 matches.
Yeah.
So it's like 180 minutes, not just 90. Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's what happened. Just one Kvaratskhelia with brilliant Dembele, and of course, rest of the squad is still there. They woke up very late, but it's better late than never.
Yeah. Then they chose violence.
Oh yeah, and to be honest, right now, if Real Madrid is going to drop off the Champions League soon, in my opinion, Barca and PSG are the main clubs that might be getting this gold medal.
Yeah, like I would have to agree. Like I would still be leaning towards Barca, but like I like the way PSG is playing now under Luis Enrique. Like they're playing like Guardiola football, but without the restrictions on the players, because like the wingers are doing whatever the hell they want. like shoot from everywhere. Everyone has like a free card. Like do
Dribbling.
whatever you want. Dribble, shoot from anywhere. Okay, it's not gonna pay out every time. Like in the first match versus Liverpool, like there were some horrible shots.
Still,
Yeah.
but they were trying.
Exactly, and it's not like, oh, I failed this time, I'm not gonna try again. They keep trying, and that's why we see so many epic goals by them, like we saw yesterday.
Every match almost in Champions League they are scoring some screamers. This like 1-1 goal, just Martinez could only like look how the ball is going inside. He
not a
couldn't
keeper
do
in
nothing.
the world could save that shot.
No one really, like it was like this finesse shot to the maximum.
Yeah, that's like in the freaking FIFA, man. Like it's insanity.
Yeah, quarterfinal for Aston Villa is still like a big big success, and I think they will still be happy with.
Of course, to be honest, especially now because they are back in the fight for Champions League in the Premier League again. Actually, everyone dropped points in Premier League, and Aston Villa is the only team who didn't. so they're now like really like close to this 5th place.
Actually, in Premier League there's a lot more happening from the like for like places like 3 to 6 than for the first place. Actually,
Yeah, and also like relegation battle is like pretty much done.
exactly. Yeah, and also Newcastle fighting for Champions League.
Yeah, because they're also having a strong end of the season.
Yeah,
And they won a trophy finally, but that's not the topic.
that's not the topic. So let's move to the quick summary. Okay, so our predictions are pretty much well known, and we aren't very edgy with that. We think that
Everyone will keep their lead pretty much, so.
everyone who won is going to be in the semis, and the final possibly is going to be PSG Barca, right?
Yeah, that's my prediction also. But what do you guys think? Do you think that in the rematches we would have a surprise? Will someone try to fight back and maybe eliminate some like favorites?
Maybe, but before that, we have also short announcement. We have our account on Blue Sky.
Yeah, it's Football Unplanned, so we will leave a link in the description of this video so you can follow us there.
Yeah,
And also follow us here, subscribe if you like the video, and leave a comment. What do you think? And also, what kind of videos would you like us to do? Like, we are always open for some suggestions.
and ideas. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Have a nice day. Bye, guys.